Hey guys, I'm back. I'm here to show you guys our curriculum that I picked out for our first year. There's a lot I don't like, which is good. It's been an experience, and I know now kind of what teaching style I prefer. So I'm just going to walk you through what we used, why I liked it or didn't like it. For our math, we used Horizons Math, which it's a pretty basic, good math. I didn't have too many complaints, really. My son liked it. I don't think it will work for my daughter, Charlie. And so we have switched over to Math UC, a little more hands-on and visual, which Horizons, my son got on right away. I really don't have complaints about it. It was pretty good. And then for our phonics, I have used Phonics Pathways. It took me a while to get into it because it is a little, it just took me a little bit, I don't know why, to figure out exactly how to go about using it. And I do like it now. I didn't at first. I think for us anyway, it works well for my son Caden, because he's already reading, and I think it's helping him become a better reader. My daughter Charlie, we've been on the same 10 pages forever, and she's just hasn't moved on from there, and she's just a little slower in this area, and that's okay, but I'm getting bored with the same 10 pages. So for us, someone with a little more reading ability, or is, I guess, ready for reading, then this book is good, and it's nice. It teaches a lot of things and really focuses on the phonics, and obviously Phonics Pathways here, but for my son, it's been really good. And then for our spelling, I got this natural speller. I was like, oh, all in one book. It's supposed to go up to 8th grade. And it took me a while to use this one too, because it's another not structured one. But see, it has just spelling words that they should know in the 1st and 2nd grade, and so I just split up 10 a week, and I just have him write it out 5 times, or spell them out loud, those type of things, say it in a sentence. And so for this age group, I'm liking this book. I don't think I'll like it when they're a little older, because they do have spelling rules in here, and they just don't have a structured way to present it to kids, and I need a little more structure than that personally. So I'm thinking even next year moving on and testing out other spelling curriculum, but for a basic spelling, this is, it's pretty good. So, and it does have all the spelling rules and things in there. So if you're so inclined to teach your children them, and you're really cool like that, then yeah, it's awesome. For geography, I had started out with Galloping Around the Globe. I've talked about structure a lot because I've learned I'm somewhere in the middle. Too much structure gets boring, and then the not enough structure is just doesn't work for me. So the Galloping Around the Globe is not enough structure. It has lesson plan kind of ideas, and it has a few activity pages, which you can use. I just need more structure. It talks about South Korea here. It has a map, I don't know if you can see, and that's kind of the activity-ish page. I think it has a flag on the other side of that. And then basically it has a little info about Korea right here. But then it has basically all the books you need, like 3 pages of books and the crafts you could do if you look here. And our library has nothing. So that really doesn't work for us to go out and get new books for every little thing. That's another one if you're really great at putting things together and taking all that time every week. Then that book would be for you. But I need more structure than that. So it just didn't work out for us. I also had picked up this, it's Around the World coloring book that I got on Amazon for really cheap. My kids like this. They liked coloring in the flag, and it kind of teaches them a little bit about it. So it's just like kind of a beginner world geography, and it was simple, and we did it. It worked out good for us. For our Bible curriculum, we use Bob Jones. My kids are fighting. Okay. And this was a little too much structure. While I did like it, it's good. It has there's a lot of supplemental stuff that go with it. And they have learned Bible, and it's been nice, but about halfway along, it's getting kind of boring. So it's okay. But I think I'm going to move on next year to something a little more hands-on and exciting instead of the same worksheet every week. And the Bible story is good, but just a more exciting way to look through the Bible, I think. So a little too much structure for us, but it's good. I do like the curriculum a lot. And I'll probably go through it again when my girls are a little older, and we'll probably do it again. But it can get kind of boring. And then here for science, we did this Abeka book, Discovering God's World, and it's too shallow for us. It's it's okay, but it was a really easy read. Like we could have read this we could have read this in like 3 weeks if we wanted to. It's just that's how easy of a read it is, and my kids, I don't know. I just didn't think it was enough meat in there for us. So I'll be moving on next year to something different. Wow, I sound like I don't like a lot. It was a really good year to learn what we did and didn't like and what our style is. So it was a very good learning year for us. And then I got this, it's called The Story of the Orchestra for music, and we love it. It has like a little disc in here, and it has little snippets of classical compositions, and then it talks in the book. It has the pages of the composers, and it's fun. It's nice. My son will go around saying, "Oh, that's the Four Seasons." Like, he knows some compositions. Okay, and then back to geography. I forgot about this. I made up these little cards for it's just American geography. So has the states and then the capitals on the back, and so we're gonna go through and learn these, and then they're all kind of color coded. So we'll go through the red first and learn those, and then move on. So a little handy thing I made. And for handwriting this year, we did handwriting without tears, and I loved it. It was great. My son would get excited about doing it, especially in the beginning, and it was good. But this next year I'm moving on because we're having Caden do cursive this year, and I had read that their cursive curriculum wasn't amazing. So we're going to be moving on, and I'm going to have my daughter do something different too. I think she needs the 3 lines. We've been struggling with that. So it was a good, and it makes it kind of fun for the kids. So I would recommend it. It's a good one. And I just did this because my kids have been struggling with where on the line they need to be. It's really been a hassle. And so I saw this on Pinterest. It's a little, called a Clever Cat. And so you just put it on the line and they can see their letter needs to be, you know, where the cat's sitting. And if your letter has something that goes under the line, then you'd match it up with the tail. So I thought that was really clever. And what's the website? learnwithplayatHome.com. And it's just a cool little thing to help your kids figure out where they need to put that. So, and then for history, we started out doing Story of the World, and I loved it. I love reading it. For some reason, my kids were having a hard time getting into it, so I think we're going to start it next year. Guys, settle down. The dog and the boy. Okay. So we've kind of been off and on with it this year, and we're just going to start next year, and I'm going to plan a little bit better for it. It is one that has is a little less structured, I think, because it comes with several different things that you need to figure out. So I'm going to work on my end, and then hopefully my kids will enjoy it more next year. So I had bought this kind of in place supplemental little history in here, just some American history that they could be learning some of that too. I really like this Liberty Kids. My kids love watching it, and they make it into like a fun cartoon. It's fun, and it's still, they can still learn a lot, but you're fine. So that is what we used this year, and I hope it was kind of a help of maybe helpful to you. And I am excited for next year because I think it'll be really awesome since we have kind of learned about what we like. So I'm excited, and thanks for watching.